Guys, listen, please stand. Alright, here we are. We're on talk about Walt Whitman. We talked about him yesterday, and we're going to discuss him a little bit more today. Alright, you noticed that I gave you guys yesterday on Walt Whitman, Adam? Walt Whitman, yeah. Alright, he was born on May 31st, 18 what? 1819. He was the second of how many children, James? 9, good. Talked about how he received little formal education, and that, you know, he didn't go to school very long, like age 7, I think he was finished. What age did he begin teaching himself? 17. 17. He was 17 when he started teaching. During his teaching, he decided to quit like 2 years later, and he went and he moved in with his mother and his father, and he started writing poems. Alright? During that time, he held various jobs, several jobs. Give me a couple of jobs that he actually held. What was one job he had, Adam?
He is a school teacher.
School teacher was one. James? Journalist. What about another one? Carol?
Nurse during the Civil War.
He was a nurse during the Civil War. What's another one? Office boy. And there's one more that's kind of a bigger one. Government clerk and a carpenter. He was a carpenter. His dad was actually a carpenter also. Okay, and he was actually Walter Whitman, and they nicknamed him Walt. So he's Walt Whitman. Walter Whitman Jr. basically. Alright, his main work was a book of poems that he wrote, and it was called what?
Leaves of Grass.
Leaves of Grass. Yes, Leaves of Grass. He was unable to find a firm to actually publish his book of poems. So what he did is he actually had them published himself, and he paid for them at his own expense, right? When he finally went through them and he made revisions to it and he added to them, how many poems was in the endings, in the final version? There's nearly 400. Yeah, nearly 400. All right. Whitman used a lot of free verse, catalog, repetition, and parallelism. What is free verse?
It's a poem that doesn't rhyme.
Poem that does not rhyme, and no rhyme nor meter. What about parallelism? Look in your notes and see if you can come up with parallelism is.
Related ideas, phrase, and
Right. Similar ideas, and you kind of phrase them in a together. Catalog, frequent list of people, things, and attributes. And what is words or phrases that are repeated at the beginning of 2 or more lines? Repetition. So make sure that you know free verse, catalog, repetition, parallelism, and the notes on Walt Whitman. Now, the poems that you read last night, I Hear America Singing, I Sit and Look Out, and Song of Myself. Alright, on I Hear America Singing, the first question, name two of the people singing in I Hear America Singing. What's one of them? Carpenter, what else? A hatter, a mason, or a mother, shoemaker, boatman, deckhand, good. So that is the people singing. And what does singing represent in this poem? What they're doing, their work, what they're actually, the labor that they're doing. Alright? I Sit and Look Out was the next one. There were several injustices that they're talking about, social injustices. What is one? Tyranny. What's another one? Discrimination. And another one? Oppression. Good. So you got tyranny, discrimination, and oppression, okay? 3 social injustices in that poem. Alright, Song of Myself, section 6 of this one. What does a child ask the speaker to define? The grass. The child asked the author to define what grass is. Alright, and what does in 52, what does he compare himself at the beginning of section 52? A spotted hawk. Spotted hawk. To make sure you have spotted hawk, the child asked the author to describe grass. So those 2, as well as the one on I Hear America Singing, that'll be test questions. No vocabulary. For those 3. Alright, now today what we're going to do is we're going to start on narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass. You have 5 vocabulary words. You have 1 question in your comprehension test. We'll take some author notes or what PowerPoint. go there before you actually start reading it. And it's just an excerpt that you're gonna actually read, it's not the whole thing, I think it's like 4 hours. And basically what this part of the book is, you know, he's a slave, he escaped, he's like 21 years old, he was born in Maryland, he was actually not born Frederick Douglass, he was born Frederick Bailey. He had a white father that he did not know, and then he escapes. He's the only slave that actually, you know, actually went through slavery, and he actually escaped and was able to tell his story, okay? And basically, this part of the book that we're gonna read about is just the excerpt of where he was owned by Miss Odd, but she actually sold or rented Douglas out to Convey, which we'll talk about here a little bit in the book. Rented him for 1 year to Convey, and then Convey was basically a slave breaker. So what he was going to do, he was like, you know, he said that Frederick Douglass was too intelligent, I guess, too educated, and that's what provoked or made him want to write the narrative. So he speaks of all his experiences, his own experiences, and what he went through, and how he overcame everything. Big part of the anti-slavery movement, all that good stuff. So he's a very important person. Became good friends with Abraham Lincoln.